They just changed the rules of the AI race, and it happened in a single blog post, while every other tech giant is sprinting toward machines that can outthink us. Microsoft just said, we're building something different, something that puts humanity first. Not AGI, not just another superintelligence. They're calling it HSI, Humanist Superintelligence. And if you've been watching the AI wars unfold, this is the moment everything pivots. November 5th, Microsoft AI CEO Mustafa Suleyman, the man who co-founded DeepMind, who's been at the center of AI breakthroughs for over a decade, published a manifesto, not a press release, a vision. The title? Towards Humanist Superintelligence. And with it came the announcement of the MAI Superintelligence Team, a new division inside Microsoft AI built from the ground up to do what no other lab is attempting. Create AI that is radically more capable than humans in specific domains, but always in service to humanity. This isn't just another model launch. This is Microsoft declaring we're done playing by OpenAI's rules. For over a year, Microsoft had its hands tied. Under their landmark partnership with OpenAI, they were contractually barred from pursuing AGI research. They couldn't even train models beyond a certain computational threshold, measured in flops, the raw horsepower of AI training. For a company of our scale, Suleyman told Fortune, that's a big limitation. But that deal, it just got renegotiated. Microsoft now has both: continued access to OpenAI's cutting-edge models through 2030, and full freedom to build their own superintelligence. The result? The MAI Superintelligence Team, led by Suleyman. Chief Scientist, Karen Simonian, who came with him from Inflection AI. The roster reads like an all-star lineup. Researchers poached from Google DeepMind, Meta, OpenAI, and Anthropic. But here's where it gets interesting. While Meta races toward what CEO Mark Zuckerberg calls the beginning of a new era with their own superintelligence lab, and while OpenAI chases ever smarter models with GPT-5, Microsoft is asking a different question. Not, how intelligent can we make it? But, how can we make it serve humanity? We are not building an ill-defined and ethereal superintelligence, Suleyman wrote. We are building a practical technology explicitly designed only to serve humanity. He calls it Humanist Superintelligence, HSI. AI that far exceeds human performance, yes. But AI that's built with clear boundaries, clear purposes, and clear control. The project of superintelligence, he told Axios, has to be about designing an AI which is subservient to humans and one that keeps humans at the top of the food chain. Let that sink in. So how does HSI actually work? Suleyman outlined 3 core areas where this vision comes to life. First, personal AI companions. Not chatbots. Not assistants that forget you the moment you close the app. We're talking about AI that learns your life, your routines, your goals, your struggles. Microsoft envisions a future where everyone has access to a personal AI companion if they want one. It'll help with learning, with productivity, with emotional well-being. It adapts to your lifestyle. It supports you. Here's the key. It doesn't replace human connection. Suleyman was explicit about this. We shouldn't have AIs that take people away from the real world, he said. The goal is to bring people closer. Second pillar, medical superintelligence. And this one, it's already here. Meet MAI-DxO, an internal diagnostic orchestrator that Microsoft's been quietly developing. It doesn't use just one AI model, it coordinates multiple large language models. GPT from OpenAI, Claude, Gemini, models from Meta, XAI, DeepSeek. Think of it like a panel of expert doctors consulting on a case. Microsoft tested MAI-DxO on 304 real-world medical cases. Complex ones, the kind that stump even seasoned physicians, using only the information available at the start of diagnosis. No hindsight. The result? An 80 to 85.5% success rate, higher accuracy than human doctors, fewer unnecessary tests, lower cost. Suleyman believes they'll achieve medical superintelligence for diagnostics within 2 to 3 years. Third, clean energy. Microsoft is betting that AI will unlock breakthroughs in renewable energy, advanced battery storage, and carbon-negative materials. The company is optimistic, very optimistic. They think AI could make low-cost sustainable energy a reality before 2040, not just incremental improvements. Transformative change. Suleyman even said AI could make energy 100 times cheaper in the next 15 years. That's not hype. That's the roadmap. Let's zoom out for a second. The race to AGI, artificial general intelligence, is intensifying. Meta just committed tens of billions to AI infrastructure, with CEO Mark Zuckerberg calling superintelligence development a top priority. OpenAI expanded from 300 employees to 3,000 in just 4 years. Google DeepMind is pouring billions into next-gen models. Community forecasts now predict AGI could arrive as early as 2025 to 2026. But here's the problem everyone's dancing around. If we do achieve superintelligence, AI that keeps getting smarter than us, how do we contain it? How do we align it? How do we make sure it doesn't harm us? Suleyman asked this directly in his blog post. At the same time, we have to ask ourselves, how are we going to contain, secure, and control, let alone align a system that is, by design, intended to keep getting smarter than us? That's the existential question, and Microsoft's answer is HSI, not an unbounded, autonomous superintelligence, but AI that's carefully calibrated, contextualized within limits, problem-oriented, domain-specific, built with guardrails from day one. We reject narratives about a race to AGI, Suleyman wrote. Instead, we see it as part of a wider and deeply human endeavor to improve our lives and future prospects. The MAI Superintelligence Team isn't just building models. They're partnering with government bodies, researchers, and other companies to develop safety norms, oversight structures, and shared standards. The mission statement? AI that's always on humanity's side. But let's be real. This isn't the first time a tech company has promised safe superintelligence. Safe Superintelligence Inc., OpenAI's own charter, Meta's responsible AI initiatives. The industry is full of well-intentioned manifestos. And yet, the incentives remain the same. Billions of dollars. Winner-take-all dynamics. First-mover advantage. Critics are already raising questions. Can Microsoft really build superintelligence that stays aligned? What happens when these systems become too complex to audit? Who decides what serving humanity means when different cultures, nations, and value systems clash? Suleyman himself admits there's no guarantee. We feel a deep responsibility to get this right, he wrote. But getting it right means solving problems humanity has never faced before. And then there's the control problem. Even if Microsoft builds HSI with perfect intentions, what stops a competitor from building unrestricted superintelligence? What if adversarial nations or bad actors get access to the same technology? The game theory here is brutal. If everyone races towards superintelligence without coordination, we all lose. Microsoft's bet is that by focusing on safety, transparency, and collaboration, they can set the standard. But standards only work if the world adopts them. So where does this go? If Microsoft succeeds, we're looking at a fundamentally different AI future. Not humans versus machines. Not a world where we're replaced or sidelined, but a world where intelligence augments humanity across every domain. Imagine personal AI that truly understands you. Medical systems that diagnose faster and more accurately than any hospital. Energy breakthroughs that solve climate change within our lifetimes. That's the promise. But it hinges on one thing, whether Microsoft and the rest of the industry can resist the gravitational pull of the arms race. Suleyman's vision is compelling. Humanist superintelligence feels like the right path. But intentions have to survive contact with reality, with market pressures, with geopolitical competition. The next 2 years will tell us everything. Here's what to watch. First, how fast the MAI Superintelligence Team scales. Are they attracting the best researchers? Are governments engaging? Second, whether MAI-DxO and similar domain-specific systems deliver on their promises. Medical superintelligence by 2027 or 2028 would be proof of concept. And third, whether other labs follow Microsoft's lead or double down on the race. The question isn't just, can we build superintelligence? It's, what kind of superintelligence do we want to live with? Microsoft just gave their answer. Now it's up to the rest of us, researchers, policymakers, citizens, to decide if we'll hold them to it. That's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.